Guys, this is the truth. How Iman Gadzhi changed my life. What's going on, everybody? We're back at it with another video today. And today we're talking about Iman Gadzhi. Sure, I'm absolutely slaying his name. I know that's not how you say it. His last name's actually some super long name.
Do you know what my actual last name is? Gadzhi Magomedov.
Oh shit.
Gadzhimagomedov.
But today we're going over how he has changed my life, whether that be positively or negatively, and I'm excited to get into it. For starters, a lot of you may not know who Iman is. He is a social media content creator, as well as a multi-agency owner, multi-business owner, I should say. He has developed his own software company, along with multiple other businesses that he hasn't necessarily got into or talked about publicly. He's a very private person.
I'm a very public person, but I'm insanely private.
To be completely honest with you, I'm not 100% sure how I found Iman, but it was a few months ago. I want to say like 5 or 6 months ago, probably around the same time or a little after I found out about Andrew Tate. He kind of falls in the similar niche as him, except he's more so business driven. That's kind of more so what his content is about. He posts and talks about his businesses more so, but he also talks about men and like what we are meant to be as a man, I guess I should say. One of the main things I would say that has kind of, I wouldn't necessarily say changed my life, but with all these creators that are like Andrew Tate, Iman, Sneeko, all these people, they've kind of opened up my mind and made me look at things in other ways, and they've also like challenged my past views and thoughts as well. And a lot of the things they say are things I really agree with. Of course, there's things that I don't agree with, but I mean, you're not always going to agree with someone 100% of the time. But I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the things that these creators with that kind of message have been saying, there are a lot of things that I agree with. I think my biggest thing with Iman that I really enjoy about him is that he is someone who pushes you to do better. He genuinely wants the best for our society and men, as just in general, not even necessarily men, but for everyone. You can tell he has a pure heart and really wants the best for everyone. Yes, of course, he has these businesses and these agencies, and he makes money from people buying him and whatnot, and so he's always trying to sell something, but it's out of good intent. Like, I haven't bought any of his products for myself, but you can tell when someone's just selling something just to make money and someone's selling something because they genuinely believe in the cause or the purpose of what they're selling. And that is exactly how Iman is. Not only that, it's just like his message, you can tell, like, just go watch any of his videos and he's just so genuine with everything he does. You can tell he cares and he really puts in a lot of work into what he does, into his craft, I should say. I think my favorite part about his message is definitely going to be how he wants men to keep moving forward and genuinely become actual men, become a positive impact in society. Because nowadays we have so much weak men, people that just sit around and play video games all day or have no genuine purpose. He talks about how depressed men are and how the majority of suicides are from men. All these people, there's so many statistics that show all the negative parts of like how men are nowadays. Me personally, I think the reason why that is because men lack purpose nowadays. I'd say a big part in becoming a man is finding your purpose and finding something that drives you. Being a man isn't doing the things you want to do all the time, it's doing the things you need to do. Like, you need to go out and work and become successful. That is something you need to do if you want to be a desirable man, a man of purpose. You want to be someone who takes charge, who knows where they're going in life. You don't want to be just walking along in life and with no purpose and no meaning. You need to find that meaning, and I think that's kind of the general message that Iman talks about a lot, and I support that 100%. I support what he's doing because with his growth on YouTube, he's grown exponentially fast, and he's reaching the masses of men, and I think that's a very good thing. Because with his power and his influence, what he says is going to get into a lot of men's heads, and it's going to create a wave of positive impact. I truly believe that, and I'm always going to back that. And he's not your general like self-help person either. He like I said before, he genuinely cares about you and about us in general. He's not just telling you to buy his shit. He's not telling you to just do this and you're gonna get rich. He gives you the honest truth. And that's what you need to hear as a man. You need to hear that, and you need to do it. You need to put in work. It's not going to be easy. And I think he does a good job of portraying his message. The thing with him and Sneeko and Andrew Tate and all these people, they've really got me thinking. And I've made content for a while, and it almost makes me want to talk about this stuff more, because I think the message needs to be spread. I think more people need to hear it. I know not everything that everyone says people are going to agree with, but that's okay. Not everyone is going to agree with everything I say or anyone else says. Everyone has different opinions, and that is okay. That's what makes you an individual person, and I'm happy for that. We don't all need to think alike. If we all thought alike, nothing would get done in this world. So we need thought leaders. We need people that are going to think differently, challenge my perspective. But what I'm saying is we need people like this that are driving their thoughts into the world, into the universe, and giving everyone a different perspective on things. We need that. We need those thought leaders that just kind of challenge everyone's perspective, and I think he does a great job at doing that. Another way that he has changed my life is he made a video talking about a dopamine detox. And I watched that video, I thought about it, and I decided I needed to do it. I did do that challenge a couple weeks ago, and that challenge genuinely just changed my perspective on so many things. It challenged everything I thought about. It really made me realize how connected we all are to social media, and how like the lack of just natural happiness we get, I guess I should say. Everyone's so connected to their phones or their devices and their TVs, whatever the games, whatever it may be, honestly. No one takes the time to genuinely enjoy the little things in life. And I think everyone needs to take that time to just maybe take a step back and look at life for what it is. Look at the natural things in life. Look at like reading a book, for example. When I did this dopamine detox challenge, I shit you not, my ability to be able to just sit there and read a book went through the fucking roof, because I genuinely felt joy reading that. It actually genuinely got me excited at parts. I really got into the book. I was able to focus so much more. When you take away the social media, the first day, I will be honest, was extremely hard. But once you get past that first day, your level of focus goes through the fucking roof, and you are able to do so much more. Now, with all that said, will I be doing that often? I probably won't do it all the time, but I definitely am taking a step back from social media, from watching as much TV, from playing video games, from all that. I'm not doing it as much, because I'm one of those people, I have a very addictive personality, and when I get into something like that, like a TV show or playing a game, I don't stop, and I just continue to play it over and over again. What doing that challenge really made me realize is that I have so much bigger and better things to focus on and put my time into, like just developing more knowledge and really just growing as a person and as an individual. Watching these movies, playing these games, scrolling on social media, none of that is going to do anything positive in my life. Sure, it may be fun and relaxing at times, and I'm not saying you shouldn't do this stuff, but what I am saying is that you should minimize how often you do it. After doing that challenge, I have decided that I think I'm going to do a dopamine detox probably once a month, and I'll probably do it for a few days. Not a full 7 days, but I probably will do it for like 2 to 4 days. Because I noticed after one day, the first day is always fucking hard, but the second day, everything resets on the second day. I swear to God, everything resets, and you have this insane amount of focus and mental clarity. And it's just something that I feel like everyone should try. Like I said, you don't even need to do the 7 days, just at least give it 3. Try 3 days, and I promise you, your perspective on everything will change. Finally, another big thing that Iman has talked about is how he goes into monk mode. And I had never previously heard about that. Obviously, I'd heard of being a monk beforehand, but he was the person who opened me up to monk mode. And so I started doing some more research, and it seemed like something I might want to try. I haven't tried it yet, but I plan on trying it within the next few weeks. I'm going to do it the way that Iman has done it. Basically what that is you go hard, you with insane focus, you work on one project or your main business is, whatever it may be, you work on one thing and you do that hard for 6 months. Every 3 to 5 weeks you'll take like a weekend off, a few days off, just to kind of relieve your mind, because obviously when you're working that hard, you're not going to be able to have that intense amount of focus for that long. And you just naturally need a break every now and then. Now Iman's main reasoning for doing this as well is because he believes that in those 6 months with intense focus, he can get way more done than if he were just to half-ass everything for a year. And I 100% agree. If you are going to focus on something with insane intent and insane execution, you are going to get so much done in 6 months, so much done. So basically, once those 6 months are over of you having that intense focus, you go into 3 months of basically taking a break, and whatever that may be to you, it's different for everyone. And what Iman does is he tends to travel, he parties, he just goes crazy for fucking 3 months straight. Depending on the level of success I have with my projects, that's probably what I'll do too. It might be not as going crazy because I'm not a big drinker. I do like smoking cigars, that's kind of my thing, or drinking a nice wine. But I don't like going too crazy. I might travel or do a little bit of that, I'm not sure yet. But with that said, after those 3 months are over, then you kind of go into another 3-month state of doing a little bit of both. A little bit of relaxing and partying with a little bit of work. And then from there, you kind of decide whether or not you want to do monk mode again and go into the 6 months and restart the process. Obviously, I haven't done this yet, so I can't say whether or not the results are good or how it went for me. But based off everything I've heard and from other people talking about it, I do truly think that this can be something positive in my life and positive for a lot of other people as well. To end this video and kind of wrap everything up, I kind of want to give my overall review and my final thoughts on Iman. Honestly, I love him. His purpose and his passion for what he does is next level, and I can appreciate that so much. When you see how far someone like himself has got at such a young age, it really honestly inspires you. Maybe not you, but me. It does inspire me. The fact I just turned 21, and to see that he's a little bit older than me, not by much, and he has all these levels of success, it just inspires me. It shows that it's possible. It shows that there's a way. And when you see that, it just makes you want to work that much harder. I'm so grateful for him and other people with the same message that he portrays. I'm grateful for what he's done for everyone, all his followers, how much he gives back, all the shit that he's done, all the charities he's given to, and just his heart, the reason he wants to help. You get what you give. I will be forever grateful for him. Everything that he's done. I will always be behind him and his message. I may not always agree with everything he says, but I do think he is a good man and has great intent. Along with all the other people I named, Sneeko, Andrew Tate, all those other people. You may not like them, but I do think the general meaning behind their message is a good thing. And I think a lot of men need to hear that. I think that's going to wrap up my video today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you guys maybe try the Dope Me Detox. Try monk mode. Let me know how it goes. Comment below how it goes. Share this to your friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all greatly. You guys mean the world to me. And I'll see you next time. Peace.